On September 11th, 2001, what happened at 9/11? Well, the same event was captured by two different networks. CNBC captured it. Watch it, pay attention, it takes less than a second on live television. Did you see it? Well, for some reason, Fox News was showing the very same angle at the very same time, and they captured it. Watch quickly. It takes just a second again. Well, fortunately, I was able to slow things down. I was able to stop and capture what that image was. Let's see what it was on CNBC. Look right above the live, and it looks like the wings of a bird. And then as we shift a few frames forward, we see what looks like that bird again. And then we notice that the wings seem to be flapping straight down, and it looks as though the point of the wing is actually a lighter shade than the original dark shade of most of the wing. And then it emerges from beyond the smoke, and it sure looks like a bird. And then the wings flap up, and it looks even more like a bird. Let's see if we can have our ornithologist identify this bird. It has a white body, it has black wings, and it has a light color on the tip of the end of the wings. But wait, here's a couple more clues of what that bird looks like. This bird can let its wings fly away from its body. Is this a bird? How did this happen? Let's look and see what happens on Fox TV. Oh, it's too bad. Those visions look really blurred. You can barely tell it's any vision at all besides the smoke. Although the wings do seem to go pretty high above that body. And then, when the bird, or whatever it is, breaks away from the smoke, what do we see? We don't see one wing. We don't see two wings. We see 4 or 6 wings. Well, is it just a problem with the focus on Fox? No, actually it's something that's more interesting. While we were watching the birdie, we should have been watching the buildings. Because look at the vision on CNBC. One face of the World Trade Center on both towers is just plain white. You can't even see the edge of the tower fading into the sky. On the right-hand side, it's a plain shade of gray on both towers. Now look at the Fox. The tower on the left is shaded gray on both faces, and the tower on the right is shaded gray on the right and shaded a light gray on the left, with a clear seam of white at the corner of the building. These two images are very different in terms of the color, and so are the birds. On CNBC, it's a very clear image, but on Fox News, it's a very muddy image of 6 wings. So it looks as though these were different frames put over the same screen, and depending on the resolution, either the buildings came into focus on Fox News or the bird came into focus on CNBC, if it was a bird. If the 9/11 bird wasn't really a bird on 9/11, what does that say about the planes?